We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Reese, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Number 62 gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Into the box now, Scotty Hayward. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last. Eight games. And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Three and 0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after. One of these guys.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon, as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Standing in, Heath Saunders. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
A pitch out. The throw. And they will tag him out between first and second. The 2-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Sidney Davidson waits on deck. Full count. Here it comes. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss, if you can call it that. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. In for strike 2.
1-2. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. Martin Roland Smith gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half of the first.
For the Jays, the shortstop, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Reese backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Brandon Drury in this one. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, number 13. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Voigt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 1-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Stepping into the box, Nino Reese. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 55 on the campaign. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
3-2, full count. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Now here's the pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble out a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Reese from shallow right, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Reese will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's going to go for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Tony Reese, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Fouled off. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Next for the Yankees.
Ready now, Scotty Hayward. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now. If I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Number 35.
Digging in, Keith Saunders. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
2 balls and a strike to count. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Sidney Davidson, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, and this is popped up near second base. Number 8 will put this one away, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They're up 2-0. Into the box, number 8, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Line drive to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Batting ninth.
Next to bat for Toronto, Luke Maile. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Popped up. Voit has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now he'll bluff the throw to first and fire back to second.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And he's back easily. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Fisher at second with 2 down. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first
digging in, Luke Voit. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nino Reese. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now here's the pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. The 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
The right fielder.
In now, Aaron Judge. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH. Mackenzie Tomlinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Just hung in there on that one. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Drury gloves it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Now in the box, Brandon Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Down and away, ball one. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Sent on the ground out to second. Reese fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Stepping into the box, Justin Smoke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's taken for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Zach Godley, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fisher's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second base.
So striding forward now, Tony Reese. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
Oh.
2-0.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Scotty Hayward.
Scotty Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 20.
At the plate, Sidney Davidson. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Comes set. The 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The set and the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Hayward at third. Saunders at second. Davidson at first. 2 out in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yankees leave them loaded. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. That tails back over strike 1. Ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Digging in and looking for more, Nino Reese. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy
hits it high and deep out to center field. Fisher going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 9.
In now, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. A bouncer to the left side. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now back.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mackenzie Tomlinson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. In there, now the throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. Down in order go the Yankees. But they lead it 3-0. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Luke Mailey. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Bases are empty, one man out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Reese is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, number 11.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He went down on strikes last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Tony Reese. First offering on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And now confusion here with two men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here.
The center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Scotty Hayward. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
2 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Brendan Drury. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
high in the air out to center field. Hayward is right there, one down. So he's still got his shutout working here in the seventh, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Justin Smoke, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Striding into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 1-0 the count. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Hard hit ball to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Ready for another chance? Rendell Gritchick and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The 0-2 delivery, and he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the... At the plate, Sidney Davidson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 28.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hernandez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
The first baseman.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nino Reese.
Coming to the plate now, Nino Reese. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. So digging in now, number 8. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Stepping in for the Jays, Luke Maile, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's roll.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ryan Tepera enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Ryan Tepera.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next will be the designated hitter, Mackenzie Tomlinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Line drive to center field. Fisher is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Third baseman, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Pitching for the New York Yankees.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he got him swinging. Brendan Drury goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Fouled off. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-0 the score this afternoon.
Our
New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Martin Roland Smith earns a league-high 18th win with 15 strikeouts. Number 62 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes